Hello, my yoga friends. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. I am Melanie. This is Bhavana Yoga, and today I have an hour-long full-body Vinyasa class for you. Let's go ahead and get started. So find a comfortable seat on your mat and start to grow a tall spine. And start to lengthen the breath. You can soften your gaze or close the eyes down. Let's start to move together. So take the fingertips to either side of the hips. And we'll inhale the arms around and up. Exhale, press the ground away. So you're creating your own resistance here as if you were moving through honey, activating through the arms. Exhale. So we'll start to synchronize the breath to the movement. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go ahead and just take the fingertips to either side of the hips and draw the shoulder blades together on the back and press the shoulders down. Let's take our right ear toward our right shoulder, breathing deeply. Exhale, soften, release. Inhale deeply. Exhale, soften and bend. One more deep inhale here. And as you exhale, we're going to circle down through center, nice and easy. Take your time to get to the other side and inhale when you get there. Exhale, soften. Inhale. Exhale. Soften and bend a little more. Inhale. Exhale, circle through. And we're going to continue that, flowing with the breath. Inhale here to the right. Exhale, circle through. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale and circle it down to center. So chin to chest, lengthen the back of the neck. Draw the shoulder blades together on the back. And then very gently return to your tall spine. Let's see if we can take our left arm out to the left. Feel the stretch in the bicep, in the armpit. Inhale deeply, exhale, rainbow up and over. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Inhale. Right arm out to the right. Exhale. Reach it up and over. Inhale back to center. This time, as you extend the arm out, exhale, bend. Inhale, reach the right arm out. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, left arm extends. Exhale, rainbow. Inhale, right arm extends. Exhale, up and over. Inhale. This time come to center, tall spine, left hand, right knee, right hand behind you, twist around. Breathing deeply, pull the belly in, see if you can twist a little more, gaze over right shoulder. Let's gently release that, return to center, inhale. Exhale, right hand, left knee, left hand behind you. Exhale, gaze over left shoulder, pull the belly in. And gently release that, return to center. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, come forward. Stretch out the low back, crown of the head reaches forward. Come on to fingertips, breathe into the low back. Inhale, come up halfway, walk yourself back to center. We're gonna come down around onto our hands and knees and find child's pose. So press the hips to the heels. Walk the hands out. Find your stretch. On an inhale, look forward, come up to tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Take a moment to really arrange this tabletop pose. So fingers are spread wide, every knuckle presses into the mat. And then let's go ahead, curl the tailbone up. Reach the chest forward, bend the elbows, cow pose. Exhale, round cat pose, chin to chest, belly to spine. Inhale, bend the elbows slightly, widen the hips. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's inhale back to our neutral tabletop. Take a couple breaths here. Let's inhale our right arm forward. Exhale, send the left leg back. Press through the heel and lengthen away. Inhale here deeply. Maybe lift slightly. Exhale, draw the elbow to knee. Inhale, reach it away. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, reach away. Exhale. Inhale, reach away. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, reach it apart. Exhale, draw it in. Feel your abdominals. Inhale, extend. This time we're going to take it out to the side. Right arm cactuses, left knee opens up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Lengthen. Exhale. Widen. Inhale. Reach. Exhale. Open. Inhale. Exhale. Open. Hold here. Re-extend. Bend that left knee. Maybe catch it with your right hand. Find tiger pose. Gaze toward the top of your mat. Breathe. Press the foot into the hand into the foot for your quad stretch. Inhale deeply. Exhale. On your next inhale, reach them away before setting the palm down, setting the knee down. Take a break in child's pose. 3 breaths in your child's pose. So connect to the breath. On an inhale, come forward into your tabletop. Inhale the left arm forward. Exhale, send the right leg back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, draw knee to elbow. Inhale, reach it away. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, gaze towards right thumb. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Next one we open. Inhale, reach it forward. Exhale, left arm cactus, right knee bends. Inhale. Exhale. Belly pulling in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. I know you're shaking. Bend right knee. Take it with the hand. Take the foot with the hand. And breathe. Gaze towards the top of your mat or down at your right thumb. Neck is long. On your next inhale, re-extend. Plant the hand, plant the knee, send the hips to the heels, child's pose. 3 breaths in your child's pose. On your next inhale, let's come up to tabletop. Take a moment, arrange your tabletop, maybe walk the hands slightly forward, tuck the toes, lift the knees, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a few moments to fully inhabit this shape. You can start to walk the feet out, whatever your body needs most. Sway the hips, maybe both. rock, hips width distance apart. Spread the fingers wide, activate every finger pad. We're gonna inhale, round forward into plank. Exhale, bend the knees, send the hips up and back, down dog. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, bend and send it back. Inhale, round forward. Exhale, bend the knees, send the hips up and back. Inhale, round. Exhale, bend. Inhale, round forward to plank. Exhale, let's drop knees, chest and chin this first time. Inhale, roll forward to cobra. Toes extend behind you, elbows are bent at the ribs. Press back through hands and knees. Child's pose. 3 breaths here. On an inhale, press up to tabletop. Let's go ahead and take the palms slightly forward. We're just gonna circle the hips here. Just going one direction, and then going the other direction. Might be starting to feel pretty warm here. Let's go ahead, tuck the toes, lift the knees, find downward facing dog. On an inhale, activate through the right foot. Lift the right leg behind you. Toes point down, foot is flexed. Pull the belly in, soften your left heel towards the floor. Soften your shoulders. Inhale deeply, exhale, draw the knee into the chest, right between the elbows. Inhale, lift it up and back. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, last time. Exhale, draw it in and step it through. Plant the left foot towards the front left corner of your mat, or pointing towards the front left corner of your mat. Bend into the right knee, find your warrior one. Take the arms up, draw the shoulder blades down the back. Press into the outside edge of the left foot. Let's take the hands clasped at the low back. Reach the chest toward the sky, taking the fists down maybe the back of that left leg. Lift, exhale. Let's rinse, drawing the fists towards the front of the mat, taking this right shoulder to the right thigh. Reach the fist forward, maybe come to the inside of the knee. Keep the right hip underneath you. Breathe. Go ahead and release the hands. Come open up into warrior two, bending into the right knee. Hips point towards the left side of your mat. Reach the fingertips forward. Gaze over middle finger, bend into that knee a little more. See if you can see your first and second toe. Breathing. Now flip your right palm, reach it forward to come back. Lengthening the right side of the body, finding support above or below the knee. Inhale back to warrior two. From here, we're going to take the right hand inside the right foot and take side angle pose. Breathe. So you can use a block here, you can be on fingertips, you can even come to the shin. Make sure your knee is not coming in or out, stacked over the ankle. Maybe take your hand along the horizon line, up and over the ear. Reach it away from that left foot. Breathe. Let's inhale back to our warrior two. We're going to straighten that right leg. Heel toe the left foot in. Reach the right fingertips forward, pressing that left hip out. Come down to your triangle pose. Stretching the right inner thigh. Breathe. Inhale, bend the knee, come back to warrior two. Straighten the leg, reverse your warrior. Reverse your triangle. Inhale, back to warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down, frame the foot, step it back, go through the flow of your choice. We will meet in downward facing dog this time. Breathe in your down dog, pedal it out, sway the hips. On an inhale, activate that left leg, reach it back behind you, flex the foot. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, draw it in, right between the elbows. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale. Shoulders over wrists. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, shoulders over wrists, step it through. Plant right foot, build warrior one. Bending into left knee, press into outside edge of right foot. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. Breathe. Let's take the hands clasped behind the low back and reach the sternum up. Maybe take the hands down that right leg. And then coming forward to the inside of that left knee, or set the shoulder right on the thigh, reach the fists towards the top of your mat. Keep the left hip underneath you. Long deep breaths here. Then let's release the hands to open up into warrior two. Bending into the left knee, hips face the right side of your mat. The back foot is turned in from parallel to the short edge of your mat. Gaze over left middle finger. Breathe. Let's flip the left palm, reach it forward, lengthen to come back, reverse your warrior. Breathe here. Maybe gaze toward the left fingertips. Inhale, back to your warrior two, and then we'll come to side angle. So if this is too much for you, you can always have the forearm on the thigh, and then take the right arm over. If it's available, come to the inside of the left foot, or to a block. Keep the right arm up, or draw the hand along the horizon line, taking it over the ear line. Press into the outside edge of that right foot. Active right leg. On an inhale, press back up to your warrior two. Let's straighten the left leg, heel toe the right foot closer, and then sending the right hip out, reach the left fingertips forward to build triangle on the left side. Straighten into the left leg, any amount, press into that right hip. Reach the right arm up, open the left shoulder. Inhale to bend the left knee, come back to warrior two. Then straighten the leg, reverse your triangle. Full left side of the body lengthening, reach the fingertips. Inhale, come back to warrior two. Let's cartwheel the hands down, frame the foot, step it back, go through your flow. This time we will meet in child's pose. So you can just roll onto the knees and press the hips back. Breathe here. On an inhale, press up to your tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, find your downward facing dog. Pedal it out, sway the hips, find something that feels good here. Let's inhale, reach the right leg up and back. Exhale, draw the knee into the chest, and then reach it to the left elbow. Inhale, reach it up and back. Exhale, knee, left elbow. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, reach the left leg up and back. Exhale, draw the knee in, and then over to the right elbow. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach it up and back. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, let's roll forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up to cobra or up dog. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift the right leg up and back behind you. Exhale, draw the knee into the chest. Round the spine, step it through. We're coming up to high lunge. So bend the left knee, tuck the tailbone, and then we extend, reach the arms up when you feel balanced. A few breaths here. See if you can work to level the hips. So maybe reach that left hip gently forward. Inhale deeply, exhale, plant left hand, open right arm. Couple of breaths here. And then we're going to reach it back, down, forward, and up. Inhale as the arm comes up. Exhale as you circle it through. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and then go the other way. Keep extending through that left heel so the left leg is active. Inhale, open. And then see if you can come to the outside of the left foot. Our hand is under left shoulder. Side plank. Breathe. You can stagger the feet if you need help with your balance. Press the hips forward and lift them. If you'd like more, lift this right leg. Let's set the right foot behind the left. See if you can lift the left leg. Let's inhale, plant the right hand. Keep left leg lifted. Go through a flow. Press it back, downward facing dog. Breathe in your down dog. If you need to take a break in child's pose at any time, please do that. On an inhale, lift the left leg up and back behind you. Exhale, draw the knee in and step it through. High lunge on the left side, bend the right knee, and then re-extend. Then take the arms up as you feel balanced, and then press the shoulder blades down the back. Gazes forward or slightly up. Bend into the left knee a little more. Inhale deeply, exhale, plant the left palm, right palm. Open the left arm up for your twist. Inhale. And circle it back, down, forward and up. Inhale as it comes up, exhale as you circle through. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, open and go the other way. Activate through that left heel. Right leg. Backwards today. Inhale, open. Come to the outside of the right foot. Find your side plank. Make sure your shoulder's over your wrist. Left arm extends up. Lift the hips, press them gently forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, maybe lift the left foot. Set the left foot down behind the right. See if you'd like to lift the right foot. Maybe keep it lifted as you plant the left palm. Inhale, go through your flow. This time, you will meet in child's pose. Breathe in your child's pose. On an inhale, come up to your tabletop. Let's take our right arm up, couple breaths here, and then thread the needle. Thread the right arm under the left, come up onto the left fingertips. Soften your right shoulder towards the floor. Maybe take the left arm up. See if you can find your right hip crease. Couple breaths here. And we're opening that left shoulder back. It feels so juicy and so delicious. If you'd like more, consider going with me and extending the left leg back. Now you're balancing. Don't be afraid if you roll over. It happens a lot of the time. Breathe. See if you can look over the left shoulder. Set the knee back down. Notice how the stretch has changed. It might be much deeper. Breathe here. Let's release that left arm. Take it up and then replant the fingers. Open up one more time. Notice the space and then plant the hand. Take a breath in neutral tabletop to clear that out. And on your next inhale, take the left arm up. Exhale under the right, set the left shoulder down. Come up onto right fingertips. Look over your right shoulder. Maybe take the right arm up. Find your left hip crease. Breathe here. Soften your left shoulder into the floor. If you'd like more on an inhale, take the right leg back. Gaze over right shoulder. And then drop the knee back down. Whether or not you've rolled over, find your way back here. Take the right arm up. Plant the fingertips, the left arm back up, and then plant it onto your tabletop. Let's go ahead and sweep through child's pose for a few breaths to reconnect to the breath. On an inhale, let's press up to tabletop. Take a moment, arrange your tabletop, maybe take the palms a few inches forward, tuck the toes, lift the knees, find downward facing dog. Breathe in your down dog. Spend a few moments here, luxuriating in the stretch. Let's go ahead and bend our knees and take the heels over to the right, stretching the left side of the body again. 2 breaths here. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bend the knees, drop the heels to the left, stretch the right side of the body. 2 breaths here. Inhale, back to center. Couple breaths in your down dog. Take a walk to the top of the mat. Take your time to get there. When you get there, bend the knees a lot. Have the feet at least hips width distance apart. Find your forward fold. Release the weight of the head. Look past your knees. Inhale, bend the knees more. Fingertips to shins, look forward, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, bend knees, reach forward. Exhale. Inhale, fingertips to shins, stretch, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release it. Look past your knees. Maybe take opposite elbows and get some traction here. Go ahead and release the hands, bend the knees again, fingertips to floor, and then take the arms up, chair pose. So this is wider than normal chair pose, because we had our feet a little bit wider than hips width distance apart. Press the shoulder blades down the back. Go ahead and take the right arm back and the back of the left hand to the outside of the right knee. Really reach that right hand away from you. Notice that your left knee is trying to come forward, press it back. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, chair pose. Send the hips down and back. Weight is in the heels. Inhale here. Exhale, left arm comes back. Right hand to the outside of the left knee. Notice your right knee just jutted forward. Press it back. Breathe. Inhale, back to center, back to chair. Exhale, bend the knee. Guide the chest forward, forward, forward. Inhale, bend the knees a lot. We're going to roll up to Tadasana, mountain pose. So really take your time. Tuck the tailbone, bring shoulders over hips, reach the palms forward. Shoulder blades actively reaching together on the back. Press the shoulder heads down away from the ears. Feel the stability and the strength in this pose. From here, we're going to step it out. So we're going to step the feet wide, toes point out, and we'll bend into the knees. So first tuck your tailbone and then come down. It might not come down as far that way. So find your stretch. And then let's take the hands in prayer, but then bring them over the head. We reach the elbows back, the hands back, opening the shoulders, and we'll pulse here. Inhale as you come up, exhale. Keep the belly pulling in. These are nice and slow little pulses. Weight is in your heels. Hold here, and then we'll take the right forearm on the right thigh. Take the left arm up and over. Nothing changes in the hips or the legs if you can manage. Really reach the left fingertips away. Inhale back to center, left forearm on left thigh, right arm reaches. Maybe gaze under that right armpit. And come back to center. Let's press to stand. Turn the toes in. We'll take a wide leg forward fold. You can have a micro bend in the knees, hinge the hips to come forward. And then straighten into the legs any amount. You can always move the feet in or out more once you get here. Just looking behind you, so keeping the neck long. On an inhale, come up halfway. Take the fingertips in front of you. Take the left hand to the low back twist, and then maybe extend the arm up. And then replace and switch. Right hand to the low back. Maybe keep the right arm up. Inhale, take the hand down. This time we're gonna walk to our right foot, frame it up, step it back, go through the flow of your choice. Press back to child's pose, rest in child's pose, catch your breath, reconnect to the breath. On an inhale, let's press up to our tabletop. We'll tuck the toes and lift the knees. Come into downward facing dog. On an inhale, activate the right leg, reach it up and back behind you. Exhale, draw the knee in and step it through. Come to high lunge. Take the arms up once you feel balanced. From here, we're going to come forward onto this right thigh, reach the arms back. Airplane lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach the arms back and lift with your triceps. Inhale, exhale. Back up. Inhale and hold here. Maybe can you set the left knee down, finding your low lunge. Extend the arms up. Let's reach over to the right. Inhale back to center and over to the left. Inhale back to center, come down, frame the foot. Lift the left knee, go through your flow. This time we will meet in downward facing dog. On an inhale, activate the left leg, reach it up and back behind you. Exhale, draw the knee into the chest and step it through. Find your high lunge. On this left side, reach the arms up, extend through the right hip. Breathe. Shoulder blades come together, press the shoulders back and down. Breathe. Inhale here. Exhale, let's fly it back. Inhale, lift the torso. Exhale, release it back, lift the arms behind you. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, lift. Last one. Maybe bend that knee a lot. Can you take it all the way to the floor? If not, just help yourself down to the floor, however you need. Always take care of yourself. Breathe. Let's clasp the hands. Reach over to the left. Inhale back to center and over to the right. Inhale back, come down, frame foot, step it back, go through your flow. This time we meet in child's pose. Breathe in your child's pose. Recover fully, get a rest in here. Steady the breath. On an inhale, press up to tabletop, tuck the toes, lift the knees, find downward facing dog, pedal it out, send the sitting bones toward the sky, pull the belly in, broaden through the hips. We're going to inhale and roll forward to plank, exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows slightly, send the hips up and back, down dog. Inhale, roll forward, exhale, bend the knees, send it up and back. Inhale, round. Exhale, bend the knees, down dog. Inhale, round. exhale, bend the knees, send it up and back. Inhale, round forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, press it back, child's pose. And then on your next inhale, let's go ahead and come to a seat. We're going to extend the left leg out to the left, draw the right foot in. Ground through the sitting bones, maybe move the flesh away from the bum. Get really tall, flex both feet. Let's walk it forward. Stretching the left inner thigh. Breathe here. On an inhale, look forward, walk yourself back up. Take the right hand behind the right hip, left arm comes out, twist over to that right knee. Gaze over right shoulder. Keeping a hold with the left hand on the right knee, see if you can rainbow the right arm up and over. If you're not able to keep the hold, you can simply keep the hands in prayer and start to come down to the inside of this left thigh. We're going to rainbow up and over. Deep side bend here. Maybe look up under the right armpit. And then on an inhale, imagine you had a rope here. You could just pull yourself up. And then take the left hand outside of the left hip, take the right arm up, and we're twisting to the outside of this knee, calf, ankle, or foot. Come on down, find your stretch, and then soften down. So you might be way up here. So if you're up higher, just keep reaching the crown of the head past the toes. On an inhale, see if you can rainbow this right arm right under the right shoulder and come up on to the right knee, reach the left arm up and over. And then set the hips down. I love that stretch. Let's take the left foot in, extend the right leg, round through the sitting bones, move the flesh away, and get really tall, hinge at the hips, come forward. On an inhale, come up, lift yourself up, take your left hand behind your left hip, right arm comes up, and twisting over to the left knee, gaze over the left shoulder. Breathe here. See if you can fortify your grip on that knee and reach the left arm up and over. So pressing the left knee down. Seeing if you can get a sense of the opposing energies. And just when you've had about enough of that, come to the inside of this right thigh, rainbowing up and over if you need support. Hold the hands together, otherwise reach up and over. Long spine, so head in line with the spine. Deep breaths. On your next inhale, see if you can find that rope again and pull yourself up. Take the right hand behind the right hip. Left arm comes up and twisting to the outside of the right knee, calf, or ankle. Feel that in the left low back. Soften. And breathing deeply here. And on your next inhale, reach this left arm up and over, outside the left hip. Plant it, come up onto the left knee, press into the right foot, reach the right fingertips away. Deep, luxurious stretch here. And exhale, set the hips down. We're gonna come down onto our backs. So you can draw the knees into the chest, give them a squeeze, roll side to side, release the low back. Go ahead and release the feet to the floor. We're going to find bridge pose here. You need to arrange yourself on your mat. Take a moment to do that. But bend the arms at the low ribs. Fingertips point towards the sky. Feet are as close to your hips as you can manage. Knees drawing towards each other as you press into the feet. Lift the hips, press into the elbows, lift the upper back. Roll the shoulders, the outer shoulders in, and lift the hips. Keep space under your chin. Notice if your weight is on the shoulders. So we want the weight on our shoulders, nothing on the neck. Keep the knees drawing towards each other. Keep breathing here. You can always set a block underneath your sacrum to take a restorative pose. Let's go ahead and roll the spine down nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Take the feet as wide as the mat, take the knees together. Let's windshield wiper the knees, side to side. From here, let's take the knees in again and see if we can roll up to boat. If not, you can arrange yourself. You can have your hands behind you as you arrange the shins parallel to the floor, come up onto the sitting bones, and send the palms forward. Breathe here. Maybe bring the toes together, extend the legs. So find your balance point. Some days it's easier than others. Breathe. We're gonna scissor here. So either hold, shins parallel or legs extended, or take these little scissors. Keep the palms opening, no rounding in the low back. Keep the low belly pulling in to support you. Really working here. Woo. And now see if you can go ahead and drop the low back, finding low boat. Deep inhale here. Exhale, can you come back into boat? Exhale, low boat, couple breaths. Using your abdominals, come on up, boat pose. Plant the hands behind you, roll down onto your back, draw the knees into the chest, give them a squeeze, release that tension. Let's take the feet together, knees apart. See if you can grab the outsides of your feet or your ankles or shins. Draw the knees towards the armpits, towards the floor. Happy baby. Maybe rock and roll side to side. And then let's go ahead and to see where I am here. From here, let's take our right ankle, cross it over the left knee, left thigh. Flex the foot, open the right knee out. If you'd like more, reach the right hand through the legs, grab the shin or the thigh and draw it in. Breathe here. Soften your back, soften your forehead and your jaw. And then release that left foot down to the floor. Cross the right leg over, extend the arms out. Maybe lift the hips over to the right, the knees will fall to the left. You can either support your knee with your left hand or ground it, or just extend the arm out. Take your gaze to the right thumb or straight up. Go ahead and help your knees back to center, uncross the legs. And get ready to go to the other side. So setting up, cross left ankle over right thigh, flexing the foot, opening the knee, a couple breaths here. And then as you're ready, reach the left hand through the leg, grab the knee, the shin or the thigh, and draw it in. Breathe here. Relax your forehead, your jaw. Relax the neck and shoulders. And then go ahead and set the right foot down to the floor, cross the left leg all the way over, press into the right foot, shift the hips to the left, knees will fall to the right, maybe support them or ground the knee down with the right hand. Take your gaze to the left thumb or straight up. Breathe. And then help your knees back to center. Uncross the legs. And we'll settle in for Shavasana. So lengthen your spine on the mat. If you'd like to continue to open the hips, you can take your feet together, knees apart for a Supta Baddha Konasana. And then you can either open the arms, palms face the sky, or you can take them at cactus or overhead, just cradling one hand in the other. Or you can take a regular Shavasana, spreading out like a starfish. But wherever you are, allow the body to become heavy, melting through your mat into the earth. Think of yourself like warm molten lava, taking the form of whatever shapes you encounter. Allow Earth's magnetic energy to draw from you anything that no longer serves you. On your exhale, soften and release everything into the earth. when you are ready to come out of this. If you're ready to come out of it with me, go ahead and start to move the fingers and the toes. Maybe take a big cat stretch and bend over to the right and then the left. Roll into a ball, grab the knees, rolling onto one side. And taking your time to press your way up to your seat, using as little energy as possible. Take a moment in your seat. Notice any changes in the body, in the mind, or the breath. If there is a pleasant sensation that you'd like to imprint on the body to carry through your day, you can do that here, using your intention. Take a moment to thank yourself for bringing yourself to this practice. And I will use this opportunity to thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this practice, please consider subscribing, give the video a thumbs up, and share it with your friends. Thank you so much. Hope to see you again. Namaste.